Jordan is standing by. She is the special person, executive director of the Cape Girardeau County Historical Society. And we're talking Jackson Area Garden Tour. Hi, Carla.
Good morning, Fawn. It's great to hear your voice.
You too. How you been?
I've been doing fantastic. You know, we're busy as little bees around here. I'm super, super excited about what's going to be happening a week from Saturday, May 17th, from 9 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Fawn, it's something we've never done before. It's an old tradition, something that happened in the Jackson region decades ago that hasn't happened, and we've reinstated it with a twist.
Okay. What are you doing?
Well, we have 12 sites, public and private gardens. There will be a guide, somebody talk about the horticulture of the plants, somebody talk about the history, because this combines gardens with historic preservation in almost every case.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, at the Rock Garden in the Jackson Park, we're going to have a guide there that'll talk about the history of that garden. We're going to have a painting there that was painted of the Rock Garden by one of our renowned founders of the History Center. And then we're going to have chair yoga. There's going to be a yoga master there doing chair yoga.
Okay. So you're just doing everything here.
Yeah, there's going to be a little gift that's garden themed at every stop. So you'll get 12 presents. The one there is going to be these really cute socks that have garden flowers on them. There's just all kinds of things. But the historic bird house, the historic Frizzell Welling house, Juneberry plant shop will be involved. The History Center is going to have an exhibit about the past garden tour collections that we have there. I mean, not garden tour, excuse me, garden club.
Mm-hmm.
Garden clubs. We'll have free refreshments, and we'll have live music. And so it's going to be wonderful. We have 3 private gardens, and there's a map that was in the Cash Book Journal yesterday. You can also come by the History Center at 102 South High Street and pick up a map. And the tickets are $25. It's a lanyard that you'll wear to visit all the gardens so you can participate in the activities and so that you can get your prizes. And it's $25 the day of the tour. It's $30. So you can still come by and get one if you decide you want to be there. We're doing this with the Heritage Enterprise, which is a foundation that was started by Steve Ford to preserve historic houses, and he even has a nature conservancy that's going to be on the tour. He's a local person who lives in Tennessee now who didn't forget where he's from. He's saving the historic birdhouse, Frizzell Welling House, and other things. And then we're also partnering with Juneberry Plant Shop. So this is unusual for me, Fawn, to do something and partner with other organizations, and it has been really fun.
That is awesome. And you know what? It's a lot easier on you because other people take a little weight off your back.
You know what? That's true. And they have expertise that I don't have. And you know me, I know how to put on an event, but they know about the plants. Steve has all these amazing sites. It's really been a good time. We're going to have it even if it rains. If there is a storm, then I have everybody's phone number when they buy their ticket, and we'll reschedule to the next weekend, which is Memorial Day weekend, which isn't ideal. But I don't know about this stuff outside. You're a little dependent upon the weather, and I haven't figured out how to control it.
Well, it's gone bonkers anyway. So, I mean, one day it's summer, the next day it's winter again. So
that's true. But we're just going to go forward in faith, Fawn. And like I said, we haven't done this before. It's a beautiful way to do something new and fresh and exciting with a historic twist.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's May 17th, 9 to 1. Where does it start? Where does everybody begin?
It's self-directed. And so kind of like that Christmas Country Church tour,
Yeah.
you're going to have a map. You're going to have all of the readings so you can put it in your phone and know exactly where to go. It's not very far apart, but you can decide which way you want to do it. For example, the Master Gardeners are going to be at the Extension office doing their demonstration garden. We have giveaway dogwood trees and redbud trees at one of the sites. We have painters, we have artists that are going to plein air paint at the Taylor Twins garden. So you can see the garden, hear about the plants, and watch them paint. I just am so excited to share this with everyone.
Very cool. And it's all coming up on May 17th. Any registration required?
Yeah, I mean, you'll have to buy a ticket. So you have to come by the History Center and get your ticket.
Okay.
And other than that, you're in.
Okay, get your ticket and learn a little about history and discover the beauty that's going on around you and all the people who care enough to help. So a big thanks to Legacy Preservation Enterprise, Cape Girardeau County Historical Society, and Juneberry Plant Shop. Get your tickets now for the Jackson Area Garden Tour. Executive Director, Cape Girardeau County Historical Society, Carla Jordan. Thank you, Miss Carla.
Thank you, Fawn, for all you do for all of us. You have a great rest of the week.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.